Yeah, moin and welcome to the first match of the Alliance Open Northwest GT here in Bremen, Germany. ITC Major 2000 points. You caught table number 1 where Jan Vajovis is playing his car Space Marines versus Wesley and his Tau. And well, we are in the deploying phase. Benjamin, what is the mission?
The mission is Seize Ground, the first ITC mission. It's the pointy hammer and anvil deployment. Players are just about to set up. It's alternating deployment, and we are looking at Chaos Space Marines against the Tau list. So Jan is Chaos Space Marines Black Legion, and Wesley is bringing a Boar concept Tau list with a Yavara suit.
Yeah, it's 3 Riptide suit, right?
3 Riptides and a Yavara.
Yeah, it's 4 actually.
And we are figuring the last technical stuff here out, but I think it's gonna work in a couple of minutes. Until then, enjoy the pictures.
The nice view
and very nice pictures.
We can switch through the cameras, I guess. So hello Callum, see you in the chat there. We got several people already. That's nice. So we're here in Bremen at the Atlantic Hotel Galopprennbahn, which is, well, it's a what is it called? It's a horse ground.
It's a horse race track.
Horse race track. And now it's a golf club basically. So it's neat, I'd say.
It's pretty fancy.
It's pretty fancy.
It's we're co-hosting this tournament with a guys from Alliance Open from the Netherlands, and it's a very good cooperation.
Yeah,
having
now
80 player, or it's practically now 74 player major ITC tournament.
So not even 10% dropouts, which is great.
It's the first ITC major in Germany ever.
Right. Ever.
And yeah, we're hoping this takes off big. Yeah.
Well,
we, by the way, that's the Target Priority podcast for those of you who don't know, because it's a German podcast.
In the upper right corner, you see our little logo there. So yeah.
So well, yeah. When I have figured out the rest of these technical glitches, we can go over the list, eh?
Malvin, you haven't missed anything up until now. We're in the deployment phase, and well, yeah. You said you finally found the stream. Where did you find it? And if you had a hard time to find it, you should definitely copy and paste the link to everywhere necessary.
Yes, please. Share,
spread the word.
Spread the word. Share the links. The more the merry.
Doing this for the fans now.
Yeah, we've just seen Jan setting up his Chaos Space Marines. One of us will have a look at the board when it's done. Tell you what to wear exactly.
So it's old style deployment, yes? Or is Tau just putting everything into reserve?
So I'm still figuring out the secondary of the ITC Battle app grabber here. Should be working. Right now we only have the full score. So shall we go over the list?
Yeah, please.
I have the list right here, and I hope I can scroll it as well. So okay, that does not work as intended right now, but we can go over the list right here.
Yeah. So should we start with Wesley?
Yeah.
Okay, so Wesley is playing, well, Tau Empire, and he's using, well, he's got 3 detachment. The first one is a Vanguard detachment, Sasea, a Cutter Fireblade, and 3 Fireside Marksmen, so basically the usual for the Disco Light, right? I don't plan for the build and reroll for the light.
Yes, exactly.
Detachment 2 is another Vanguard detachment, Borkan. So he's got a commander in a Cold Star suit with 4 Fusion Blaster, basically the usual 3 Riptides and a Yavara.
That's unusual.
Hmm?
That's unusual.
That is
and it's
the
Borkan, that's very unusual.
Yeah.
So that's plus 6 inches range.
Yeah, plus 6 inches range, yeah.
Which is
which,
awesome on
which,
flavor.
which helps out. Which helps out.
Terminators
awesome
and
Obliterators for deep striking.
Killer on the Yavara.
Yeah.
Because, well, that's an 18-inch flamer then.
I think so, yeah.
Or maybe 14, but it's definitely a good
long
range.
That what?
long range flamer, yeah. And then we got a 3rd detachment, it's an outrider detachment, Borkan as well.
I can
with an
bring
ethereal,
them in round 1 with the Kufa.
another Code Star commander, and drones.
No, I
and
pay
drones. And drones.
1
so how many
point,
drones do we got?
so I have
10
15
shield
points.
drones,
Yeah,
another 9,
and I pay
another
1 for the
8,
relic,
1
and
marker
1 for
drone.
the second Boulder Trade.
All in all, it's 3 marker
So,
drones.
I have the relic,
it's
and I can bring
27
them in
shield
round 1.
drones. That's that. I think it's light on drones, but that, well, and we see how the output will be, because basically he traded the, he got the battle suit in, and he doesn't have any.
Yeah, he trades the Yavara for drones, eh?
And for all the battle suits. But
well, for commanders, yeah. You can have two more. No, yeah, 2 commanders in it. A Cold Star as well. Two Cold Stars. Fusion Cold Stars. I think this looks good. What he does not get is the Tower Zapped Overwatch, of course.
Please switch your mic off. Okay. Yeah, that was Wesley's list, and now we've got Jan, which is I don't have Jan in here. This is also Wesley.
Yeah, Jan does have a Black Legion list, and what he told me yesterday is he's trying to figuring out Chaos Space Marines. So he's still not giving up on them, despite the new Marines meta.
Well, Chaos Space Marines are kind of Marines, right?
Yeah, kind of. So that's a battalion of Black Legion. We have a Sorcerer and a Disco Lord, and always a Mark of Slanesh. 10 cultists, 30 cultists, 10 cultists, all Mark of Slanesh, then 10 Terminators with bolters and chain axes. Also, where everything here is Slanesh, so 10 Termies, and then 3 Obliterators. Then we have a detachment of Thousand Suns, Ahriman, 28 Zangors. It's a patrol detachment. And then we have a Chaos Tzeentch detachment, which consists of a Demon Prince of Tzeentch, Abaddon, 10 Brimstones, 9 Brimstones, and a blue, and 10 Brimstones. So this is basically working around Termies and Obliterators as the major threats, and a Zangor bomb, plus characters and Abaddon, which is nice with the cultists.
Yeah,
we have 50 cultists in here with rerolls and stuff, and potentially veterans of the Long War.
Yeah.
So that's nice. What Jan says though is it doesn't work against Marines at all.
Well, he's not playing Marines at the moment, so
yeah, let's see how that turns out here.
So for everyone, the terrain is rather special in this game. It's the factory terrain from Alliance Open, which comes with their own, well, let's say, homebrew rules. As you see, there are large line of sight blockers. Not only that, they don't count as ruins, so even infantry has to go around it. Which was basically the idea behind it, so just bear that in mind.
Yeah. Then we can go over the secondaries next.
Yeah.
So we have Wesley's secondaries. He picked Marked for Death, and then he picked the Terminators, the Zangor Bomb, the Disco Lords, and the Obliterators, which all make perfect sense. Then he took Butcher's Bill and the Reaper, which should be quite doable. And Jan has taken Headhunter, Big Game Hunter, and Butcher's Bill. Big Game Hunter is only the 4 battle suits.
Yeah,
but only 4 points.
So why bother? They have to die either way.
Yeah, and Headhunter is all the cold, the commanders and the fire blades and everything. So I think secondary wise it's pretty even out.
Yeah,
no.
I think better for him. So it's not easy for me to grab the characters.
Okay.
It's not easy to grab the type. I have to remove all his drones.
Well, you
And
have to
then
do
the
that
rest
as
of the
always.
army.
If you're playing Tau, you always have to remove drones, so that's not really news, is it?
And he can shoot in my army and get a lot of points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a lot of guns.
Yeah. He will.
Yeah. What's your estimation for the matchup on that table? Oh, Wesley, you have to turn your mic on. Actually, it's still off, I think.
It's not easy, so it's an interesting matchup. If I can remove some of these drones, then
there's a chance.
Matchup, or I can play this.
Yeah.
If I cannot remove these guys.
That's bad.
Wesley have a lot of fun to remove my army.
Let's see. Yeah, so we see the last of the Tau deploying there, and then it should be on any minute.
Oh, great. People are running on the floor.
Very nice.
Very, very nice indeed.
Long screen.
So, yeah, this is the first game of the first day, actually, and now the stream is back, sorry. This is the first game. We're gonna have 2 more games today and 2 more games tomorrow, so in the end, really do 5 whole freaking games. We are not going to comment on every of the games, but we'll switch.
Yeah, we will see who we find.
Yeah, maybe there are some interesting people out on the streets
who
know 40k. So
just grab random people on the golf course. He knows his stuff, right? There is a big fat ultramarine sign just right in front of the window. You see that, Sebastian?
What?
It's an ultramarines course.
Yeah, it is. It isn't a horseshoe. It is in fact
gold on blue ultramarines. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still trying to figure out here to fit in the score into my little window here, because the browser lags as hell. Computer is on its total limit.
Yeah.
Let's see how that works out.
Not a big fan of high-res upstreaming.
No. It worked at home.
Of course it does. It always does. So to give a shout out, on the upper left corner, you see our sponsors for the event. So just, well, no shout out or anything, but if you like what you see, just check out their stores and what they have to offer. So
actually, the newest GameMap.eu Elven whatever map that we're playing on here, and it's the Alliance Armory of new factory terrain set that we're playing on here.
Yep.
So you can all get that at the sponsors in the upper left corner. Thanks to those.
So guys, how do you play the walls? No, the stone walls actually. You play them as hills or as barrier that you can't get on. Okay, you haven't decided. Well, I shut up then.
It's a hill.
It's a hill.
We talked about that before the battle, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Before deployment even.
Yeah. Before I came here. So yeah, apparently those two stone walls are hills as well, and we've got the huge walls, we've got the cupboards, we've got actually two craters. Yeah, that's the terrain. So the line of sight blocking terrain is good for chaos in this, but I'm curious to see on how long he can withstand the shooting. Actually, it's going to be a lot of shooting.
Okay, is it finished the deployment? Yes, of course. So, okay. I'm very interested to start these days.
So figure the secondaries out later. I try to pass on the mics to the players now, and we will see who goes first in a minute.
Yeah, I'm going to try to see.
Deployment-wise,
and I do not.
So my
there
time.
has been no seizing of the initiative by Wesley, so it's Jan going
So
first.
no Maelstrom cards. Nothing at the beginning of the round. Okay.
Jan is playing his first game of ITC ever.
Fine. He knows how it works. In theory. I mean 40k, not just yet.
Yeah. So we have a nice view on the chaos deployment right here. A nice view here, and so we have a big blob of cultists on the behind the big declared as hill terrain feature. On the left side, then there's a demon prince. Before that, brimstones sprinkled around the deployment zone. Yeah,
It's cold stars.
I suppose
40
Langors
inches, yeah.
in deep strike,
The movement of the cold stars.
because I cannot see them.
It's 40 with advance, yes.
And then we have the Disco Lord out of line of sight on the lower top, or near the tip of the pointy hammer anvil. The Zangors, now I see them as lined up at the back, ready to be dark matter crystalled.
The purple horrors advancing.
The billboards are from Alliance Conrad. You can get them at Alliance Armory for a reasonable price. They're actually pretty nice because they are very modular and line of sight blocking. What you cannot get is the target priority flag on the top of the one factory building, which is very, very custom made by Christopher. Shout out. Love it.
The green ones advancing, so the green brimstones.
Yeah. 6. Chat and listeners, please let us know if the audio on us or the players is right or could be louder or it's totally off. There comes Yannick.
Yannick, you lose your first game? You lose your game, I think so?
Yeah. Yannick,
yeah, I see.
Already done? No. Not even started yet.
Ja, von daher.
Stream is running smooth. Yeah. We even have a couple of viewers. Sit down and have a comment with me. Ah, that's all the you have to do.
Yeah, Abaddon is
all the
advancing, I
smoking
need
and
1
the
inch.
talking.
So. Ariman.
So somebody told me switch cams regularly keeps the user interested.
The blue ones, the cultists advancing.
So Jan seems to stay out of line of sight. I mean, these are really awesome lost blockers, providing great angles, considering the cow movement. Would have shift his castle to the left or the right to go on either flank, but then not everything will be able to shoot, I guess, movement wise. So this or the lost blockers are certainly making it a game for Jan, because on an open terrain it doesn't bring him anything at all to have the first round, because he's not getting his shots in to kill enough drones.
Okay, at the end of the movement I removed the cultists and redeploy them.
Yeah.
2 points, maybe I get some of these back. So I go to 11. You have no early warning, yeah?
No, I have no early warning.
A little bit late to ask, but
Yeah, late warning.
So one guy is in 6 inches to Abaddon.
Sebastian is back.
Wasn't it supposed to be very hot in this room? Why is it cold?
Yeah. Ice Princess.
Yeah, I just had a walk over the venue. Later we will get some nice videos. I will share them in the chat so you can have a look how the basically the large hall looks like.
Yeah, really fortunate to have gotten this extra spare room at the hotel, so we have it all to ourselves, just a streaming table and us.
Yeah,
little guys.
Right. So, first turn, eh?
First turn. What's happened so far is you're looking here in real time. Right?
Yeah.
That's what I liked. What's happened so far is that Jan hides all his stuff between one of the two. Is divided his stuff behind both of these walls, so he has advanced. I don't know, a couple of inches in total.
Yeah.
He's standing on 3 markers right now.
With a cultist unit to get on the third marker. Yeah.
And now he dropped 30 cultists in front of the drones.
It's mine.
So,
Okay, pick.
one last little.
We start with these rerolls. So one reroll, it's a 6.
How are you doing?
Yes, I have a reroll.
Everything's running smoothly.
Project
How's
to
it going in the big
um,
hall?
Oh, it's good. It's good.
cultists.
Yeah. So we just opened up some windows to get a nice draft, so fresh air.
It's,
So everybody's everybody's in a
5.
good
I
mood.
think I need the
There's some music
7.
playing,
I
so the
remember it's a
atmosphere is good,
6.
yeah,
So
you're enjoying it.
I'm gonna have to have a
I
look,
rerolled the
otherwise
1 from my reroll.
The whole
So I need
tournament
2
Right.
plus.
Yeah, you'll
sitting
be
in this room.
busy,
Yeah.
that's true, that's
So
true.
projects
Yeah,
to
but,
the
no, that's running smoothly, so we're
cultists.
very happy.
Feel the
Yeah.
pain to the
Awesome.
cultists.
How's it here?
They get it
It's a
going
6.
right now. We have the
Yes.
first cultist bomb being dropped.
So
and,
cultists are
trying to kill some
completely
drones.
buffed.
So, we head over to the microphones from the players, eh? Because Jan is commenting what they.
What time is no need? It's no need. -1 hit. That's fine. That's all. We count as a shooting. I spent 1 command point for veterans. Maybe I get this point back. No. So I'm down to 10. And wish to shoot with my cultists to your drones.
Okay.
So I think in 12 inch we have all of these guys. 12 inch, this guy not.
Okay.
And this guy are long range. So I have 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are not in close range. So 24, it's 48. 48, 49, 40, 15, 15, 1, 51, and then the heavy stubbers. I shoot the heavy stubber to the orange one, everything else here. The heavy stubber, this guy here. So we start with the 1 single heavy stubber, okay? So it's moved. So 5 plus presence, 4 plus full reroll from Abaddon, and 2 plus. 3 plus. Nothing. And then everything else to
What
the
would be very nice
red
from the
rounds.
stream
Um,
if you
oh,
tell
sorry,
us
I
if
see
the audio is lagging,
yeah, to the red one.
so we
Okay.
can
To this one, yeah.
match.
I start
don't
with the
know,
heavy
sound of
stubbers and
dice
then the
rolling
last guns.
to the dice
4
rolling.
plus
It might be a bit off, and it's hard
and
for
3
us to
plus.
tell. Just
So 3 times.
yeah, people telling us to stick to one microphone or one set of
3
microphones.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine.
2 dead.
And 51 last guns.
And this is on the orange ones, right?
No, on the red ones.
Red ones
So
still.
for the close range. So it's a 3 plus with reroll. Sorry. And reroll. Okay.
Yeah.
And from the veterans we go to the 4 plus wound roll. Maybe you can use my dice, it's a little bit faster.
Yeah, sure. Is this one? Yeah. Okay. That's
Oh, that's a lot.
this one's wrong. So that's 1 that, 2 that, 3 that, 4 that, 5, 6, 7, and that.
There's first blood in the game? No. First
No,
blood
if
is
you
no.
only pick.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Sorry, I remove your eternal. Please reposition him.
I think that one's closer.
Yeah, I think it's model wise, so maybe.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're right. It's closer. Okay. I will spend 2 command points to shoot again. Maybe I get a point back. 5+, come on. Yeah, so I spend 1 point. So I go down to 9, and I make here a mark that I get 1 point back in this round. Okay?
Yeah.
And yeah, I shoot again. We will see. Here we Stubber can see these orange ones. This guy can only shoot. So we will have a look for the line of sight. I think these 3 guys can see, the other not. But they can see here the red ones. So we have 3 guys are not in range or line of sight. So 3 guys shooting to your riptide.
Okay.
And everything else to the orange ones, okay?
Yeah, sure.
3 guys to your riptide. And 5 up. Ah, nothing. Damn. And then I think everything is long range shooting. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So I have the 3 heavy stabber, 4+, and 3+. Zack. These ones.
These are on the joints, right?
Yeah, the heavy stabbers. Yeah, everything to the orange ones.
That's 2 dead.
2. And then I have 3 and 3, so 24 plus guns. So, the last guns. Oh. And 4+.
That's a lot of 4+.
That's a lot, yeah. Sorry. Oh, come on.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's all healing things. I think they're gone. That's 6 dead.
Yeah. So 6 and 2, so 2 remaining?
Let me check. Yeah.
Okay, in the end of the round, I kill. Oh, moral, please, for this large unit. You have moral 10 from the Eternal?
9.
Okay, so.
I lost 8, so I think they're gone.
Yeah. So I killed a unit. So I print. I killed 2 units.
Yeah, you killed 2 units.
So I make 1, 2, and get a point.
Mm-hmm.
And I have an objective. So I get 2 points.
Yeah.
And you're out.
Sure. I have the butcher's bill. I don't think he has.
I have no points. Yes. Boom. Impressive. So I make 2 kill points for the drones. This is 2 units, yeah? Yeah, I get a point from, yeah, nice. Thank you.
So, we have Jan's first round done. That's him killing 2 units of drones with the cultists. Dropped in the 30-man bomb and veteraned them and shot everything in it twice, I guess. And that leads to 2 units of drones being killed. Gives him kill and hold and his first butcher's build point. Try to update the score in a minute. It's a bit lagging right now. Yeah, let's see how Wesley reacts to this.
It's not devastating, but it's pretty heavy.
The 2 units of drone is pretty heavy. A bit more than I thought it could be. Actually,
it's a lot more than I thought. Actually,
but the last unit died by morale, but
yeah, but they still shoot us all hell. So
yeah, so he has basically just 1 unit of shield drones left, which is not a lot. On the other hand, those cultists are gonna die horribly, and I don't think it's gonna shoot a lot else. Maybe a couple of brimstones or other cultists. I give the mics back to the players.
Right.
Yeah.
And 5 of them vulnerable?
Yeah, and 2 plus armor save.
Okay. Should get that.
So it's 40 inch?
Yeah, it's I measured, it could be here.
Yeah, it's fine.
Farron, this was the top of turn 1 by Jan, by the Black Legion. Yeah, killed 2 units of drones, and now it's bottom of 1. Wesley trying to react. I don't think he's gonna get the Yavara in range though. Let's see.
well, at least he's able to kill the first little blob of cultists. So
yeah, but he has to kill 2. He has to kill 2 units in order to
no, I should just
equalize kill more.
Yeah. Well, he's already kind of, well, not really with the back on his wall, but if Jan decides to stay where he is and Wes doesn't get kill more this turn, he's basically just running after him for the rest of the game and needs to move out to kill something. So this is going to be hard, actually.
He hasn't lost any of his killing power though.
No. But he lost a lot of input.
He's playing Black Legion because he has Abaddon on the way.
Abaddon.
So all these cultists were not only wounding, had +1 to wound because of veterans, they were re-rolling everything, as you do. And they're fearless as well.
Yeah. And the Terminators that are with him in reserve like him as well.
They like him as hell. And they're gonna kill the last of the drones if there are any left by the time they arrive.
Yeah, I don't think that drones matter that much anymore now. There's so many drones already. 2/3 of the drones are dead.
So how many viewers do we have?
We've got 32 viewers at 10:15 in the morning. That is awesome, guys. Welcome. Hartelijk willkommen.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass the audio to the players.
That's a little overkilling for these guys.
Yeah, but there's nothing else I can shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can shoot over there. Let me see if this. Can't fit 3 of my drones. I'm gonna move them over here. Mark lights.
Yes.
Oh, first he overcharges.
Yes.
I'm gonna overcharge all
Yeah.
the Riptides and the Evara. So this Riptide will feel no pain. No, this one. No, that one. And the Evara. So they'll get a mortal wound.
Yeah. And you choose the weapons?
Yes.
Yeah.
That one, see that one.
You're about to start the shooting of the tower?
Then the mark a lot.
Yeah.
To that group.
Mhm.
So that's a hit.
Yeah.
The other
One.
three are gonna fire. Reroll that one, and it's a Seiya.
So
So
1.
that's only one.
So you stay at 2.
Only two. So one get 5. There's still mark drone in here. Let's see. 3. He's gonna fire the mark light in that group as well. No, he doesn't get it. Terrible rolling today.
Maybe you can switch the dice.
Yeah, I already switched it because these are horrible. Then I'm gonna shoot.
Yes.
What I'm
These
gonna
melt guns can shoot here.
What?
So these melt guns can shoot here. They have markers. Maybe it's good.
Yeah, it's very good to shoot 4 fusion blasts at the cultists.
I try.
So before I forget, I'm gonna
Yeah.
shoot the 4 fusion blasts into the Lord Discordant.
Yeah.
So that's on 3s. That's 3 hits with
Yeah.
1 6. So the 6 is gonna
On 2 plus, yeah.
2 plus.
And the other.
That's a wound, and the other one's in 3s. Yes, how many wounds?
12, yeah.
12. That's I'm gonna use a CP. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna.
Maybe you get the CP back?
Yeah, for the CP back,
No?
No.
So you go to 5?
and then for the wound roll, and I got it too. This is really, really.
Come on.
So 1 wound.
5 plus. I use your die.
Yeah.
5 plus.
So within 9. So
So
that's 2 damage. Yeah.
sounds very realistically. Come on, man.
No, that was
the
1
4 fusion
4
blasters
fusion
make
blasters.
2 wounds. This is a statistic. Which one now?
Let me see. 15. I'm gonna shoot 1 Riptide.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot this Riptide into those cultists.
This one or this?
This one.
This one, yeah.
So check 4, 5, 10, 18. 18 shots. Rerolling the misses.
That's 1 more 2.
That's better. Oh, yeah. Toughness 3, right?
Yep.
So 2s.
So I have to feel no pains.
Yep.
I roll every 5 up. I reroll this for the second wound here. So I have 3 reroll. No. 12. Yeah. And the smart missiles.
Smart missiles. Rerolling those. That one's cocked.
And here we have a single feel no pain. Nice, come on. So, and 3 more, so 15. You kill exactly the half. And this guy have 8-inch range.
That one is 14-inch range.
Ah, yeah, so doesn't matter. 5. 5. Ah, jetzt Borkan, yeah.
Yeah, it's Balkan.
Come on. Okay, no, 15, sorry. Attack.
The Evara is gonna shoot into them.
This guy, yeah.
That's one. So the first weapon, gonna reroll.
You
I
spend the
already
reroll.
rolled.
So
So
11.
that's 1 and 10, 11.
Damage 3, yeah.
7. So 2s. So that's 9 wounds minus 3. So
Yeah.
feel no pains.
Yeah, come
3
on.
damage.
No. So 9.
And then the undergun is 6. These are gone. And then 2s. So there's another 4 wounds.
With how many damage?
Also 3.
Yeah. So 2 remaining.
2 remaining. Two riptides left to shoot. Alright. This riptide is gonna shoot a smart missile system into those 2 cultists, and
Yeah.
the heavy burst cannon into
The blue ones?
I don't know.
These ones, yeah?
Yeah. Yes. These are the smart missile systems.
Mm-hmm.
These hit. And this wound.
5 up. Oh, damn it, they're gone.
I only took 1 riptide. So the heavy burst cannon. That one.
This is the riptide in the front.
In the back, this one.
Okay. So yeah. Do you have a line of sight?
Yeah, I'm put.
Yeah, I see. Exactly. Yeah.
So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 saves.
Oh, 1. Yeah. Saves. And the only the riptide in the back can shoot. Yeah.
No, this one.
This one.
This one. Sorry.
You shoot with this one.
I'm shooting with this one.
Ah, okay. Sorry. So then you are not.
Sorry, I'm shooting with this one.
Yeah.
And this one is still left.
Okay, so
I shot the smart missile
yeah,
systems with that
yeah.
into there.
So you're not in line of range. These guys are Tau or Borkan too?
They're all Borkam.
Or Borkan. So it's 4-inch more, 6-inch more.
6-inch more.
So you have
36 on the smart missiles and 42 on the.
okay. So one will stay.
Yeah, I don't think I can have anything.
Oh no. I killed one guy. Oh, sorry, this is a horror. I removed one of these horrors.
Okay, let's
see
look
what
at the game. It's still Tau, turn 1 shooting phase. All the cultists are
gone.
Gone indeed. If they hadn't, that would be a real problem.
Yeah, the Northern Blob got killed, and he shot with one of the Riptides into the cultist blob that was holding the middle marker
Yeah, so he
on the
cleared.
left hand side. No, he didn't really clear. Jan just really took like 1 or 2 or 3. I don't know how many cultists died, but he knew they won't stand the whole fire. So I think he just took 3 or something out, so he won't hold the marker anymore, the objective anymore, which was the goal of all of it. But the unit is still there, so he didn't lose that much, I guess.
But he lost the marker.
Yeah, well,
So
that was
but Wesley is not gonna hold more in any case. I think even Jan is still going to have hold more.
That's why he could do the trade. Right?
Yeah, that's a good trade.
That's okay.
And Wesley flew the Cold Star Commander on top of the walls in the near the middle and tried to take out the Lord Discordant, and it's actually no longer there, I think.
Where was the Discordant?
Well, can you see it? Can you have a look at the table, please?
No, I can.
It was right behind the wall. Disco Lord's still alive where the finger is at. So I think he only took 2 wounds from the Cold Star's fusion.
Yeah, the Lord of Discordance took 2 wounds. So from the fusion.
So he's still alive and kicking, and the Cold Star's pretty much standing there with his pants down. Tau Castle has shifted to the right, at the top right corner. The drones are still pretty well. It's only 10 drones left approximately, but every battlesuit is protected. But once they go down, then in Jan's turn 2 they should go down. Yeah, just go ahead. We're just asking the players to use bigger dice so you guys can see the dice results. Use the dice as well.
Ask questions, I guess.
We don't have any fancy dice apps here.
No, but we're gonna have some fancy dice on the table now.
If only you could buy them.
If only you could buy those. Well, head over to patreon.com/targetpriority40k, and well,
you can buy those. That's the thing.
You can earn those. Just start being a Patreon for Target Priority 40k, and after only 6 months you will get those as a present for you.
Easy. So let's have a look at Wesley's scoring. He should have made kill 1 easily.
Yeah.
He did hold a marker. He did kill 2 things?
Don't know. 1. Yeah.
So it's kill more and hold more for Jan?
Yeah, it is. That is not the start if you want to see a hotel.
It's no Butcher's Build, no Reaper. He should have made a Reaper point with those 30 cultists. And no marked for death. So it's currently 5-3 for Jan. On the bottom of 1.
Or top of 2.
Or top of 2, whatever you like. Still have a Zangor bomb waiting on the back line for the right time to shine.
Well, he's measuring. But I don't think anything will.
Does he fit him in there? No.
The Zangos, no. Maybe the Terminators, though.
Oh, there's a lot of space. Yeah, the Terminators will fit no problem, but I don't know about the Zangors.
No, I don't think the Zangos will fit there.
It would be a tight fit. And why would you have them there? Anyways.
Yeah, I think. You think it would be a good idea to drop the Terminators, and I think it's too early, but. So, is it already time for the Terminators?
I think he has to do something to clear the drone though. And I think for these Stormbolter shots, double shooting is his best bet.
Yeah, there's a lot of point that you put into risk for what actually? Why does he have to kill the drones now?
If he wants to drop in those angles.
The thing is the only reason
our problem is we have to talk really like with a down low voice because the players might hear us.
Yeah, that is why we're in the same room. But I think if you drop in anything, you will just give the Tau players targets.
Yeah.
Otherwise he has to move out now because he can't see shit.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, Tau player has the initiative now. He has to act.
Yeah, he has to act.
Let's see what Jan does here. Turn the mic to the players.
Yeah.
So Dark Matter Crystal is 12-inch. So 12-inch to these guys for the Dark Matter Crystal, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So everything's an 18 for the smite. The purple horrors advancing. Drop. Amadon is moving close to the wall. Oh, this guy, the blue one, advances. 11. Oh. Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. The end of the move. So at the end of the phase, they use the crystal, and I deep strike. I start with the deep strike. Okay. So 6-inch to Abaddon. I think that will. Oh no, it's a little bit too far. So I think this must be. Yeah.
So we see the Termies being dropped down, not their final position, but they are gonna come. And we have heard word from the Zangros being dark matter crystalled to somewhere else. So he's basically going all in there, putting everything in front of the Tau gun line. I mean, the Termies can take a pounding there with a toe in the crater. They have a 1-up save, and that's gonna help.
So I think he has no possibility for cover for this guy. And I bring the Zangors. So Overwatch is 6-inch, correct?
Yep.
So it's more than 6? Also, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
$24.
Zangos being dropped seemingly behind the far right loss blocker or wall section, right in front of the termies basically. Or no, down south of the riptides. Wesley, can you point me to the Yavara? Which one is the flame reduce? So the Yavara is the one on the top riptide, so it's far away from having any help in overwatching those guys. So folks in the chat, what do you think? Who you're voting for? Who you think will win this game, or who has your love? Let us know.
So exactly 9-inch, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Psychic. Start with these reroll.
Yep.
6. Oh, it's not enough. I changed my dice. So it's no reroll. Then we have Prajans to the Terminators. It's a 7, Ariman it's a 6.
Don't
Yes.
you have to? Oh, it's with the Demon Prince, right?
Hmm?
It's with the Demon Prince.
No, it was Ariman, but I don't need line of sight.
Okay.
I check this. Then we make 4+ invo from the Demon Prince. It's a 6. No. That's not it. It's not so important. Then so we have Presians. If you know pain to the Terminators, it's a 6. No. That sucks. But that's okay. So we have Presians to the Terminators. Then we start with some smites. My regular sorcerer smite. Yes. D3. 3.
Okay.
The next smite.
So
Ariman.
3 peel no pains.
Oh yeah.
I was within the range. Nothing.
Ariman. Warp time is not needed, yeah. It's not enough. Then my regular Demon Prince. That's enough. D3 is 1. Okay. So we have Presians, that's all.
Let me do a marker.
And then shooting. We start shooting with my Lord Discordant to your guy, 2+. 1, 3+, 1, so -1 +1, so 3+. 2 damage.
Yeah, that's 1 left.
Feel no pain?
Yeah. Not that.
Then the cultists, come on.
1 wound.
Come on, cultists. No reroll, so it's not close to Abaddon.
Did I hit on
5s.
4s?
They hit on 4s, yeah. And wound on 5, so 6 times! Pew!
I think he's gone with. What else can you shoot at?
Abaddon can shoot, and the Terminators can shoot a lot.
Okay.
Did you use the reroll?
6 plus Film of Pain, yeah.
Or the
No,
Film
it's
Pain,
Film of Pain, so he's gone.
Okay. Ah, yes. Then Terminators, I spend 1 point. Maybe I get this point back. No. So I stay on 8 for the veterans. And yeah, the Terminators are very, very interested to shoot to your everything to your drones.
Okay.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So hit on 2+ with reroll because they are close. These dice are so big. So 2+ with rerolls. And range 4 veterans, 3+ to the drones. So you need an incredible roll. Open your hands, I help you.
Yeah. Thanks. Just let go. Those Feel No Pain's not that gonna matter.
Well,
Maybe.
one more.
Really lucky. One,
No.
2. Yeah, they're gone.
Then I'm interested to spend this verse. That is enough for the shooting phase. We come to the charge phase. I'm very interested to charge both of them.
Okay.
I make the charge, you can make the Overwatch. I need an 8. CP to reroll this.
Okay.
No, maybe I get this point back. No,
Maybe I
go
do.
down to 7.
I don't. Then we're gonna Overwatch. You charge both of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Smart missile systems from 1 does nothing. The other 1 hit, 1 wound.
5+ and 1 is gone.
Okay.
This one.
There's 1 heavy burst cannon.
Yes. Oh.
So that's 5 wounds.
5+. So 4.
And then another heavy burst cannon. Oh, sorry.
No problem.
The toughness 4.
4,
right?
yeah. 5+.
1.
And 2 more. So we have 7.
Mm-hmm.
I think they will have morale 7. I will check this.
I'm gonna declare Overwatch with them as well.
Yeah.
He should be in range.
Yeah.
36. 7. 1.
So I will check the moral.
Their leadership 7, all demons I think.
Yeah, but there are no demons, but I think you're right. They have 7, yeah. So I lose d6. 3 more. 2, 3. Then I kill 2 units.
Mm-hmm.
I kill the character. I objective and yeah, make a kill point.
Okay.
And it is your round 2.
Sure.
Oh oh. These fucking Zangos. They're so good to waste these charges. Oh. I kill 2 units and I kill a character.
The Ethereal is gonna do Sense of Stone again, so the Feel No Pain.
Yeah.
Nova
charges?
Yeah, that's in the shooting phase.
Okay. Sorry.
Still have to move some models. I'm thinking what to do. Yeah, 1 wound. I can still see him. Nice. Fly. Yeah.
So, that was turn 2 for Jan.
What have I missed?
You failed his charges.
All. All the Zangor charge.
The Zangor charges.
So all battlesuits still alive and kicking. But all drones dead.
All drones dead, yeah. Well, that was to be expected.
Yeah, now he has Tammy's in cover with a 1-up armor and Zangors with no 4-up involved. He failed his +1 invul on those. So he's well, they're gonna be dead. But on the other hand, the tower's castling up pretty heavily now.
Yeah.
And one battlesuit died? At least one is standing outside the field?
Well, then he's dead, yeah.
Maybe he double shot the turn?
Double shot the Terminus.
Yeah, I guess the Zangors are dead meat now. But on the other hand, he has to care about the Terminus as well. There's no Riptide dead, he's just wobbly modeling around.
On how to kill a Riptide with Terminators and Stormbolters. It's not that time of the year, is it?
With the comic plasma there,
yeah.
I think
that works.
It's a little bit different.
But you don't have those.
So we are in Tau shooting now?
We're in Tau. We're in Tau
okay,
turn at least.
Let's quickly wrap up.
Which usually only consists of shooting.
Let's quickly wrap up Jan's turn 2. Top of turn 2. He killed the drones.
Yeah.
He held Marcus for sure. He did not get the bonus. He could have get the bonus.
So close.
So look at this. This is maybe 1 inch to the middle marker.
Yeah.
And maybe half an inch to the top right, bottom right. So he could have got
the bonus when you have
5 markers. Yeah.
Well,
but I think that looks more than 3 inches away.
Yeah, but if he would have done that, well, with the charge, he's not able to go through the wall.
Yeah, but he has to daisy chain them anyways. So It's not big of a
but
problem.
you lose a lot of damage if you have to daisy chain around the
Right,
whole
but what in
wall,
case you fail the charge?
which you did.
This is still a 9-inch charge. Or did they +1 or even +2?
It's
They
true,
have the
I think.
Brayhorn and yeah.
But yeah, as I stated, if you have to daisy chain around the whole building with the charge at least, it looks like 3 or 4, maybe 5 angles.
That's right. So he killed. He held. He did not get big game hunter, but he killed. He killed the Cold Star as well. So he got a headhunter point, and he got another. No, Butcher's Bill. You can only get Butcher's Bill or headhunter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're not sure about that. I will have a look at the score sheet.
For all of you guys watching, thank you very much. Welcome to our show. Welcome to the Alliance Open Bremen 2019. It would be awesome if you could share the link to the stream in your social media channels and everything. So maybe more people could join us and have some fun watching some great 40k. This is day 1, this is game 1. Bottom of turn 2 now, Tau shooting phase. If something's wrong with the stream, if you see anything weird or if we sound weird, just tell us in the chat so we knew.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I missed the Feel No Pain, so 5 of these guys will go. 3, 4, 5.
This Riptide is gonna shoot the smart missile system into the brimstones and the heavy burst cannon into the terminators.
Which one? This one?
This one.
So Jan decided to take the kills on Butcher's Bill, not on the Cold Star, not on Headhunter.
5 smart missiles. Reroll the ones. So
6 ups, come on! 3 more. 1, 2, 3.
heavy burst cannon.
To the Terminators, yeah?
Yeah. So, yep. That one's.
Yeah, 4 plus. So it's 3.
The Ivara is gonna shoot its big cannon into the Terminators.
What's the range of this?
That's 18.
Yeah, okay. So the big here and this
and the flamer into that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a stratagem for the Borkan one, that I can reroll 1 dice on 2 hit the amount of shots for the flamer.
Yeah, you get 1 point back, so you go to 4. Then to the Terminators. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot the flamer first.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
Then don't forget to reroll. So I'm gonna reroll that one.
Nice.
That's, okay.
So 12.
5.
12, yeah.
Yeah, it's 12. These wound.
Yeah, 5 plus invo. 2, 6. 6. No, 6. I put it down, dice down for the Mara. The Terminators?
The heavy cannon, yeah. 1, 2, 4.
So
I'm gonna reroll one of the. I rolled two twos and
You,
one
you
three.
have to reroll the d6. You
Yeah,
can
but
roll
that's-
one for every
that's-
weapon.
That's no, but I'm using the command point reroll now.
Okay, so you go to 3.
Yeah. Still one, so it doesn't matter. 4 hits. Twos.
Minus,
Minus 4.
so 5 plus invo. 1.
D3 of 3 damage.
So 1, 2.
Is he still within 6 of Abaddon, of in range of Abaddon for the Fearless?
Fearless is 12 inch.
Is he
Yeah,
in range?
and 12 inch, yeah, of course.
How many Senkos did I kill?
You killed 6 of these guys.
Okay. Gonna shoot the commander to these guys. 6 shots.
No,
I marked
yeah,
them
yeah,
out,
yeah.
these.
I removed them. Sorry.
Force. So 2 minus 1s.
Yeah, 5 plus invo. 2 more. 1, 2. So we go to 8. Works. So
There's 1 Riptide left. I'm gonna shoot the heavy burst cannon to these guys
Yeah.
and the smart
I
missile
think
system.
the smart missiles. Yeah, you're in range for 36. I think so, but
It should be.
oops. I think not. We go to the ground. This is not enough. So you can measure by your own, or we can remove this. Oh, sorry. Check. So if you wish, we can remove these guys.
Yeah, just to because it was flatlining. Should I get it now?
Yeah, not push them, please. So we
not
remove these, and then we can measure exactly. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So I put dice here for these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So who was asking? Neil was asking, what are we watching? And in general, this is the Alliance Open Northwest GT in Germany. It's the first ITC major tournament in Germany ever. We are hosting this target priority in cooperation with Alliance Open from the Netherlands. Awesome! They brought all their terrain and awesomeness over here.
Yeah, Neil, lack of infographics makes it hard. We actually have an infographic, but at the moment our hardware is going down the dumpsters, so you can't see it.
Yeah.
We're working on that though, no worries.
Yeah, it's basically the machine is running on its last
breath.
Last breath. I don't know why exactly. It used to work differently, but anyway, so we have prepared to capture the ITC Battles app, which we're running parallel. Maybe we gotta switch that up for the next game to have like a different overlay to make it clear and running more smoothly. In general, I can say what we're looking at. This is Jan Vajovis from Kiel, Germany, playing Black Legion with Zangors and Termies and Cultists and Abaddon against Wesley Nix from the Netherlands. He's playing a Borkan Zept Tau list with 3 Riptides and a Yavara suit. And it's currently looking like all the drones are dead. And all the Termies are dead as well, or on the way to being almost wiped.
Huh? Oh good. It's just giving up the link for the pairings and everything. Ponpon.nl is where you find everything related to the event. So players, matchups, lists, everything. This is basically the Dutch version of BCP. Kind of can say it like that, right?
Yep.
I'll just do a little intro as well.
Have a look at these gentlemen. On the right, that's Jan. On the left, that's Wetley. They seem like they are enjoying their game. I think Tao's maybe castling a bit much. Now it's the bottom of 2, and he's maybe or basically giving up on the bonus, or giving up the bonus for Jan.
Yeah, so
I think you need
so the
one
question-
model. I need one model. For the Reaper, you mean?
yeah,
For the
you
20
killed
models?
them,
Yeah.
but yeah, okay.
I didn't kill him this turn, but I had 4 left.
Yeah, no, I
So-
mean for the count. You don't kill these guys because they are dying from moral.
No, that counts as killed.
Okay, then you killed with last round. It's
Mm-hmm.
26, and you have 4, so you stay at 30, 39 actually. So you get 1 point
Mm-hmm.
and need 1 model. So
Yeah.
you have an objective.
Yep.
You killed a unit.
Yep.
Exactly 1. So I have kill more because I killed 2 units, and
Mhm.
I hold more because I hold 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
1.
Because of
The Zangos. So my time. Zack.
Yep.
So
they're on top.
muss ich da natürlich auch Anteile machen.
This is not gonna work. They're on top. I'm just gonna put them here.
So this guy is on full life. So the red Zangor advances, making a little bit space here
Mm-hmm.
that this guy can move. Abaddon is moving 6 inch, so maybe to this point. Maybe here. My Terminator is advancing, so we have 10 inch. Help! So we have to measure a little bit from your. So he's here, base. So I can drop my guys here down. Yeah, I'm positioning.
Okay, so we have Tau turn 2 finished a couple of minutes ago. What did Wesley achieve? He killed the Zangors,
Yep.
and he almost killed the Terminators.
Yeah. So
one
again,
model left.
yeah.
Which stopped him from killing
Killing
2,
two.
getting Butcher's Bill, equalizing the kill more, making the score currently being 10 to 5 for Jan,
Yeah,
because
so
he again killed more and held more.
I'm pretty sure we'll never see that Terminator again.
No, he's not gonna die.
No.
And
Well, he might be dying to SMS, but
yeah, that's right. But that's a 2-up save as well. Now Jan is bringing out his big boys, Demon Prince, Arimon, Disco Lord, and to be honest, what he has left is That's some obliterators. That's some characters and a couple of closes.
By the way,
he
he's
shot most of his bullets already fired.
he's measuring to the board on the in the small L where there's laying a dice. There's actually standing the fourth riptide.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's the wobbly model. I don't know, for safety reasons.
Wobbly waddle.
Wobbly waddle.
Or waddle wobbly. Yep. So
Yeah. Any
four riptides alive and kicking. No drones anymore, but there's still a lot of output on the Tau side.
Can he intercept?
No, he can. He has a different invulnerable, different on the range.
Ah, okay. So which it is 12-inch,
It's 12-inch.
and if I'm inside,
If you're inside, I get 4+ invulnerable.
then I try to stay outside. So then I go outside, yeah.
Mhm.
So then you have 5+, yeah.
Yeah.
And clip the terrain here. Okay. Psychic. We start with a reroll.
Mhm.
It's a 6. Yes, I have a reroll. Trarians to the Terminators. The Obliterators.
Mhm.
It's enough. We have Feel No Pain to the Obliterators. It's a 6. I spend my reroll for the rerolling this. Yes.
Mhm.
So and then we have a lot of smites, I think so. We start with 1 smite with the regular Psyker to your guy on top. No. We make 1 smite with this guy. Yes. D3. 2 wounds to Evrain.
Feel no
Evera.
pains.
Yeah.
Nothing. So he has 2 wounds.
Then Ahriman smites. Yes. 3.
2 wounds.
And Ahriman make a warp time to my Lord Discordant. And it's 11. So it's a 12, but 11 is enough. And I'm interested to stay here in the cover, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe, yeah.
If you're in the cover, you're also in the crater. So
For the charge. Yeah. I don't charge this guy with
okay,
10-inch
then
or
it's
something
fine.
like that. Not a tower. And this guy, yeah. Okay, shooting. I'm very interested to start with Abaddon. Because he has nothing else in range. Abaddon. 4 shots to your what? Evera?
Evera,
Yeah. Yeah, 2+. Everything. Strange 4. So 5 up. 2 times with -1. So D3 wounds.
Oh,
yeah.
if it's D3, I'm gonna reroll.
Yeah. You reroll this?
Yeah. Get it?
Then you spend 1 CP. Maybe you get it back?
Yeah.
No. So you stay at 2. Then my Obliterators. Strange. 9 AP. 3 damage. 3, sorry. I spend 1 point for veterans. Maybe I get this point back. No, I go to 6. They have how many wounds remaining?
He has 14, so it's 9 remaining.
And 5+ invo, yeah?
Yeah.
Plus for 3 roll. Okay. 1 shoots here, 2 shoot to the other guy. So how many remaining? 9.
9 remaining.
So 3 have to pass. 3 times to Ivera. Reroll once. Prarian, thank you. 2 plus. Ice
2 plus.
Yeah, from Strange 9 and Veterans.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
So 5 plus info, 4 times. And 9 damage, so he's gone.
My feel no pains.
Oh, you're right. Damn it.
So I have to.
So
make
feel no
one.
pain is if you stay outside, but if
he
you
calls
cry
it, and then within
yeah,
6.
okay.
Yeah.
I see 1, 2. So 2 wounds remaining.
Yep.
And then we have. Oops, sorry. Yeah, it's my time. Yeah. To the other Riptide. Everything hits. Yeah, this one to the other Riptide. Whoop. So
3 damage, right?
yeah.
Okay,
So 18.
yes. Okay. He's dead.
Yeah. Then my Lord Discordant shoots here to Ivera. Hit both. Wound on force 2 times with -1.
On the Ivara.
Yeah. The Terminators. I spend 2 points to shoot again. I get 1 point back, so I stay at 5. Strange. The 7. AP. 3 damage. 2 wounds remaining, yeah?
On the what? On
Yeah, on Ivera. This guy have to go, so I spend 1 point. So my command reroll to reroll this. So overkill. 6. I think there's nothing else I can see. I will check this. Maybe I see. Ah, okay, I see these with one of these guys. So 1 shoots here. And
this is what shooting?
again the
obliterates.
yeah.
Okay.
1 shoots here, 2 times to Ivera. 2 times Ivera. Reroll once. Wound on 3s only. That doesn't matter. Yeah, it was.
I think he's gone.
Yeah, I hope so. So and
yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, and here I reroll once. No, 3 plus. 3 times to this Riptide.
So 3 damage. Right?
Yeah. Then I killed 2 units again. 1, 2. I hold an objective. I grab not the kill 2 units. I grab these. I killed 1 and 1 character. Big game hunter. 1, 2. Oh shit! Sorry. 1, 2. And oh, you're around.
Okay.
Yeah. So and don't use the kill 2 units. I grab kill big game hunter 2 times. Ivera. Yeah, and the other one. Yeah, and yeah, a little bit smart.
He did Sands of Stone again. Just
yeah.
Sands of Stone to everyone.
Yeah, Jan just told us himself. His obliterator shooting, shooting twice, killed two riptides. One of just regular riptides, right?
Yeah, one was Yavara and the other is
one Yavara and one.
Yavara was the one standing on the
ledge.
yeah. That's right, yeah.
that was successful. I
That
think,
was
and
successful,
we
and
seal the deal here right now.
I get the feeling that he didn't use the Nova reactor for the 3-up invuln, but for more shooting, which was not the right idea.
Yeah, if you put it there, it's gonna have to be protected
in that turn.
Yeah, because your drones are gone.
The drones are gone. They need to come down. So basically, this is the moment where you just
you have to take your hold ground. Like you still have, I don't know, 4 rounds to go. These Riptides have to live.
A lot of output.
They have to live, and then they live by having a 3-up invuln.
Yeah,
that's right, and maybe even hide.
Yeah.
So yeah, that obliterating the Riptides here, and as I see it,
that was a huge swing actually.
Yeah. It's not a swing as much as sealing the deal here right now. I think because he's way ahead on points, and he's now also winning the damage rate, because there's like almost no way for Wesley to come back from this.
That was just devastating. I'd say this is, well, not far from over.
Yeah, well, let's see what Wesley can pull out here, and it's all about scoring as well for him.
Yeah, but
is there any point for him to go out of his castle now, or just hide behind those billboards? I know that he cannot hide behind the billboards. Riptides are too big.
Well, he has to basically sacrifice anything. I don't know how long he just can take. Well, holding one, he will only hold one for the rest of the game.
Yes,
if even.
And if Jan had a better training in ITC, he would have scored a bonus point.
Yeah.
Last round and this round as well.
Yeah.
Maybe he starts getting it starting now.
Yeah, we'll tell him later.
The bottom right mark is pretty far away from him, so
but
he's not gonna get there.
You know what's insane is what actually got killed from Chaos. What is it there? It's the Zangors and it's the Terminators
and 30 cultists.
30 cultists. That's 4 Riptides in what, 2-3 rounds of shot?
Yeah, but that's a ton of bodies. Like Riptides have good shots and a lot of shots, but they struggle with a lot of bodies. Because all these quality shots, those 2 damage, strength 6 shots go into cultists. Well, cultists die, but that's a wasted shot basically. But you have to kill them.
Yeah, that's why you usually. Yeah, well, that's why you usually don't take the 4th Riptide, right?
Yeah, you take more drones.
More down.
And I think, well, my theory is that Borkan really doesn't help the Tau in general, because it incentivizes castling up. You have longer range, you just like stand on your home base and shoot the hell out of everybody. I think that's a trap.
Yeah.
I think you want to play more like mobile Tau. You want to at least threaten 3 of those markers. So you deny the hold more, or the easy hold more. You're going to stay like in the middle crater. That's where you want to be at.
It works great for games where you use less points, like 1250.
Yeah.
Then it works great. So should be dealing with that, I guess. But now here we see that it's really, as I stated, it's a trap, I think, as well. You're just castling up more. You don't move as much, and as we've seen in 8th edition, it's very important for Tau to move a lot, and they can do that. They don't get in the modifiers because they have their Monka screaming. So this usually works out fine. They got enough stratagems. They've got their markers, so it's not that bad. You want them to move. You want to spread. You don't need that castle anymore. You need it for maybe two turns, and then you go out and kill and hunt and charge things that shouldn't charge you or shouldn't shoot in the next turn.
So now we see some two obliterators being removed, which is basically his last big output.
His last shooting output.
Wesley is Wesley is focusing on the obis right now, which makes sense. On the other hand, he has a disco load right on his face.
Yeah, there's still Demon Prince as well. Ahriman is somewhere there as well. So.
I'm gonna turn it over to the players right now.
It's 5, yeah.
So 3+.
Yeah.
And to the Disco Lord. Disco Lord. Do you have a little bit light for the Disco Lord? Please. Toughness 6.
Force. Really horrible. 6 wounds.
I think there's no possibility to get cover. So I have 4+. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So it's 8 wounds.
Yeah, that's my face.
Then you
I
kill.
got marked for death from the Terminator.
Yes. You killed 1 unit.
1 unit, I hold 1 objective.
So.
And I got
mark
the
of
Reaper.
death. What is mark? Yeah, get 1 point. In the end,
I got 2 points for that already. Are you okay? I
yeah,
killed the
Tangos. Last round. Yeah. So
then the
Oh yeah, that's because we are like whispering,
Yeah.
so the players can hear us. But yeah, good point. Like trying to turn up the volume here significantly.
So even if we are whispering, you hear as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
we whisper shout. Shisper.
Technically nowadays, it's crazy.
Yeah, let us know if it's turning out better this way. But thanks for the feedback. We appreciate it because otherwise we can't balance it out. Thanks. So, what happened? That was Wesley's turn. Bottom of 3. We have seen 2 obliterators gone. We have seen a couple, I think 8 or 9 wounds on the Disco Lord. But and he killed a Terminator, I think, the last one, which made him his marked for death point, which gave him his second Reaper point, which gave him kill 1, just so. And he's still holding a Marcus.
Killed the last Terminator, right? So
yeah.
Where the hell was that thing standing?
I think he SMS'd.
Yeah. So basically, what was what I was saying? Yeah, he did that already. That was
And so it's I will update the score on the bottom right in a second, but it's standing 14-9 for Jan at the moment at the top of turn 4. So Black Legion is pressing hard here. Riptides on the back foot. So basically, what Wesley has left is 2 Riptides in his basically pushed against his own deployment edge. And a couple of characters in there and marker lights and stuff. I think also a Cold Star commander. And Jan has a Obliterator, Demon Prince, Ahriman, Disco Lord, damaged though, as his means of output. So I feel like Jan has fired most of his bullets. So his output is very low from now on. Even if the Disco Lord gets in and he does some damage for sure, and Demon Prince as well. But that's next turn, I guess. I don't know if he has warp
Demon Prince
time
will get in.
Yeah.
Of course, it's going to get warp timed.
Yeah, for sure. One obliterator shooting is still nice to have, I guess. And secondary wise, Jan has still yet to get Butcher's Bill, Big Game Hunter, and a lot of Headhunter points. And I think there's a lot of juicy Carter Fire Blades hiding behind those billboards, or even be in front of those billboards. I'm gonna have a look.
It appears so, yeah. Seem to, I don't know, save the Riptides. So Wartime got through.
Yeah, and it looks like the it's all fire blades in front of the billboards. So Disco Lord and Demon Prince are just like slashing through those in a bit
Well, the Demon Prince can just jump over it
and
charge the
slash
Riptide.
something else. And yeah,
Which he will do because like Overwatch is underwhelming.
Yes.
Since it's not Tau set.
it's not Tau set.
Yeah, Cruel. We try. Maybe they will make me pause, but I don't see. But well, you can watch the video afterwards. We put it on our YouTube channel as well as here on Twitch. So that should work out. And if you miss something, you know, there's 2 more games coming today and 2 more games come tomorrow. So you have to have a look at that one though.
If you're shooting on the one on top, so he is on the
This
cover.
is a wall, not a terrain feature. So why do you get cover?
Oh, I thought I could cover on that. Then he's how many damage?
2d3.
Yeah,
So 5.
5. Then he's gone.
Okay. Then this guy to your Eternal. Yeah, he's on top too. Yeah.
Ethereal is not on top.
Ah, what is
Ethereal-
this? Ah,
that's
this. Yeah.
fire blade.
Then to the next one.
Mhm.
Hit only 1 because he's moved with his heavy weapon. And wait, 2+ to wound. Yeah. 2 damage. Kino pains.
On this one, right?
Then we have our Obliterator. Strange. AP. Damage. Haha. 2.
But was that a command point?
No, he sparkling on the side on a 6. You can see it
yeah,
here.
sure.
So he's shooting to your Riptide, so with 2 damage and 4 CP remaining. I spend 1 CP for veterans. Maybe I get it back. Nope. So I have 3 and shoot to your guy. Reroll everything. 3+, 2 times.
On the Riptide, right?
Yeah. With 2 damage.
AP is minus?
-3.
-3 again.
So 4 times.
4 feel no pains. None.
So I spend 2 points, maybe I get it back. I get 1 back. So I have 2 remaining. And shoot again with the Terminators, with Obliterator, Strange. AP. I reroll these for a command roll. So it's a 2 and damage 2. So and I shoot again to your Riptide with AP2 and 2 damage. Reroll 4 times -2, so 4+. Oh, nice. So what's my time? 17 minutes. Good. Sorry.
No.
You have how many remaining?
He's on 5 wounds.
Okay, on 5 wounds. Then I have charges. I charge with this guy, your Mark's guy. There's nobody close.
That one.
Yeah. So
He came
3.
over.
So Obliterator shot into Riptide, did a tiny bit of damage, shot twice even. Not going into the charge phase. I just had a look at the clock. It's 17 minutes for Jan left and about 30 something for Wesley. So it's top of 4. Yeah, should be doable even for Jan to finish round 6 in time. So Or some Overwatch coming in. I think the Disco Lord is charging the Fireblades.
No. He's toughness
6,
6, right?
yeah. So my time. Okay, so I'm not in base contact. And here
Which one are you?
I only can grab these, they're on top.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And this guy wish to charge. You have no rerolls, yeah? It doesn't. And this guy charging here.
Okay.
And both of these. You cannot make Overwatch from so these and him.
Yeah, he's gonna help Overwatch on
Yeah.
him.
So I make the charge. Yeah, 7 is enough.
I think it's enough. 2d6 shots.
So Demon Prince going into the top Riptide right now, overwatching. But it's only on 6s, remind. It's not Tau Zept, so it's a lot less scary. And there's a lot less coordinated or for the greater good. How is that called? Overwatching everything for the greater good. Supporting fire. That's it. So Demon Prince is in, I think. Maybe he gets some damage. 1 save to make. And fails it. But still, he's in. And there's no drones to save that Riptide. I see a lot of Headhunter and Big Game Hunter points rolling in for Jan right now.
Last 3. Okay, you have no CP, so you cannot interrupt. Then
Can you fight again with characters?
No.
If you guys like what you see, please A, let us know, and B, consider to support this so we can continue to do this and then even make it better and better, and then more tournaments, because that's what we like to do. We have a Patreon, that's Patreon/target priority 40k dot whatever. Sebastian will post it.
Yeah.
And yeah, consider supporting this if you like what you see. There's some rewards even. You can get some nice target priority dice and stuff. Or just
Patreon, just throw over a coffee.
Yeah, at co-fee dot whatever.
.com.
He will post it.
40k, just have a look at those links.
Every bit helps make
And of
this
course,
sustainable.
And shout out to our partners from the Alliance Armory.
Very big shout outs.
Who not only came with 3 guys helping each other out and well basically doing everything what you haven't done, and also you can buy nice terrain sets which you can see on the table. The factory terrain set is awesome. It is really cool.
It even has sliding doors to open if you'd like to.
Yeah, and it's very sturdy for MDF. It's not like fiddly or something. It's really
MDF.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, big thanks to the Alliance guys hosting this. We have 40 tables all equipped like this. That's just insane. But back to the game. I think Disco Lord has discoed around and killed a couple of Fireblades.
Put on his dancing shoes and kicked someone.
And I'm gonna look at the Riptide and see how much he has left.
Yeah.
We have 2 left. So I put the 2 here.
Riptide has 2 wounds left after Demon Prince slapped him like the little Riptide he is. So he's heavily bracketed. I don't know about CPs on Wesley's side. If you can make him act unbracketed. Oh, he has no CP left. Jan just tells me. Thank you.
So as Cruel is stating, and we talked about it beforehand, one very crucial moment in the game was definitely not giving the Riptides 3++.
I think so too. Yeah, I think turn 2 would have been the moment to turn on the 3++. Because all the drones were gone.
Yeah, it is basically the plan B if you already lost all your drones.
Yes. So I figured Jan has killed and hold.
I killed 2 characters.
And 2 headhunter points. Then.
Oh.
I killed 2 fireside marksmen.
Wow.
Very nice. Yeah, well, that's 2
You're
points.
an animal machine.
Well, I was top of 4. Janis scored kill, hold, and 2 headhunter points for Disco Lord smashing some fireblades. Bottom of 4, Wesley's a bit out of options here. One heavily bracketed Riptide on the top right corner, just disengaging with the Demon Prince, and one Riptide just making a run for it, running to the woods, to the bottom right corner, and just getting away from everything that can hurt him. I don't know how his range is on the Riptide, on the Obliterator, but I think
24 usually, yeah.
Yeah, no, how far he is away, if he can get there. So
is one of the Riptides degraded now?
Yeah, it's on 2 wounds left.
Oh, so it's basically
dead,
will
yeah.
do nothing. Okay.
Yeah, it's hitting on 6s then, yeah. And even moved, he's hitting on 7s.
Maybe
and if the
move
Disco
on.
Lord is there, no, he's not a vehicle. So he would be hitting on 8s.
Couldn't he just thrust move the thing onto at least one of them objectives? To hold one?
Yeah, I think he's holding one because he's on that top right objective with 2 characters.
Yeah, still something left, alright.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking
the question is rather if he gets kill at all.
Maybe if you can see, you can't really see any easy targets, can he?
Air Force burst cannons into the brimstones.
Yeah.
So do these 6 shots. 7. So on 3s now. So 5. What
Toughness
is
3.
toughness 3? Then these
6 up. No. 3 are gone.
Where are they exactly? Are they?
The closest one is this one.
Okay. No, that is not the range. He's gonna shoot his heavy burst cannon in the. Oh, that's tricky.
Cruel. I don't think he needed the drones for screening, because well, it's a Slaneshi list, but it's like the infiltrating that the units don't really pressure anything coming in melee for turn 1. So I just think he deployed the drones too much to the deployment zone edge, and well, basically they were there as a gift for the cultists. He should have measured more carefully, I think, because they don't belong there, and why would you put them there? This is basically a question that we should ask him after the game. Why he deployed the drones as he did.
Because he put it into rapid fire range for the cultists to drop in. Or what is the point?
Why are they even in range?
At all.
Yeah.
Because he won't shoot the cultists into Riptides.
Yeah. And the thing is that Jan, the chaos player, deployed first, so he knew where the cultists will go.
The cultists did. drop.
No, they infiltrate.
Ah, they're not Alpha Legion.
Yeah.
They're not infiltrate.
They're not Alpha Legion. What are they? Oh, yeah, Black Legion.
I think maybe they just moved up. I think they just moved up. Did they drop? I don't remember. But they were landing.
So dropping in turn 1.
On the top edge where the dice are.
Maybe they got just warp time.
Maybe they got warp time. Yeah, that's true. Because they started on the top rune L behind that. And it's about 12 inches movement. That seems to fit.
Yep.
And they just got warp time. And he had a pretty long trail back. From aligning back to Abaddon.
Yeah, but even then you're not supposed to be in range.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because you can measure that. Yeah, for people just tuning in, we are at round 1 of the Alliance Open Northwest GT. That's
here in Bremen.
76 players. 74 even. Oh man, so many dropouts. 74 played major tournament,
so that's okay.
ITC in northern Germany. We're playing. It's a lot of Germans and a lot of Dutchies here, so it's pretty international feeling. It's a good atmosphere in the big hall, and we are here in the small streaming room, enjoying life. If you have any questions on lists, on plays, and or feedback on quality of the streams, audio and everything, just please let us know. Trying to do our best here.
He's gonna charge here.
Yeah. Overwatch.
Can you see him?
I don't hit him, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. He makes it.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna base to base him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
How many wounds?
Ethereal charging the Disco Lord. This is desperate times, desperate measures, I think.
Oop.
He's gonna move 2d6. And that's enough.
Can he jump over?
Yeah, I can jump over.
So from the back side, he don't come to the other side. You can go so you can go on top, but not to the other side.
I'm not even gonna bother them.
Okay, so he lost.
So he thrust moved the bottom riptide behind the lost blocker. Makes sense,
so,
I guess.
Yeah, so this is basically.
And it's far away from the Disco Lord to charge.
Yep. So someone doesn't want to get tabled.
Yes.
Then I'd like to raise this guy.
Yeah, and the top riptide charged the Demon Prince as well, which I hope has a 3+ invul. Should have by now.
I'd say so. Yeah.
No point in turning on the big guns.
Audio
Hitting on
sounds good.
6s.
That's good to hear. So the timetable, guys. If you wanna watch more games today, we are going to have this game will end at 12:15, and we will have a lunch break then up until 1 o'clock Central European time. Central European time +1, I guess it is, and then at 1 o'clock or 13, we're gonna have round 2. So, and afterwards we're going to 4 o'clock. The second game will be from 1 to 4. We'll have a half an hour break then, and then we're going from 4:30 to 7:30 for the third round today. So, just so you know.
So on the bottom of 4 Wesley has managed to hold an objective. Did kill a couple of cultists, but not a whole unit. Lost Riptide in return, which is a big game hunter for Jan. Lost Ethereal in return, which is a headhunter for Jan as well. And Kill More Hold More is on Jan as well. He's still not figured out to score the bonus points. Again, it's just 2 inches away from the last marker he needs.
Famous for me now. So maybe we can put Abaddon here. So it's possible to see this guy? I don't think so. I will try this, yeah. If I go to this point, maybe I think it's the highest point.
Score is now 22 to 10 for Jan at the bottom of 4. I think he's driving this home safely. Cool. Thanks for the info. Riptides do not hit on 6s on the lowest bracket, but I still don't do a lot. Well, it's like overwatching Tau Riptides, right?
Yeah, so I was just
Gene Stealers don't like that.
I just had a look on the clock because they're playing with the chess clock.
Jan's pretty low.
Well, it's not that low. 13 minutes left
Yeah.
and 20 minutes for Wesley, so they should be all right.
Yeah.
Now it's just Riptide Hunt, so.
Anyways, I think at this point we might have a quick look back at that game, and we just like a quick review. I think that was an interesting matchup, and the terrain, or the heaviness of the terrain, let's say it like this, favored Jan a lot, because he's able to hide 30 cultists. He's able to outrange in this deployment 28 Zangors. He's putting all his big boys, targetable characters like the Disco Lord, out of line of sight. And that's pretty much right on the edge of his deployment, so coming close.
I'd say when you're talking about the terrain, I'd say if we're seeing some knights on this table, there's going to be a lot of drama.
Yes.
Because those walls, the knight really have to walk around it. It's so dense in the center that with one infantry guy in the middle of the little break there, well,
you can block it. Yeah.
You can block everything. That is not fly.
I think I'd suggest
really
to move
really everything, because if it's a character, you will always have the chance to get some kind of heroic intervention or something. So it's a tough one.
Yeah, but I'd suggest anyway to lower the lowest ruin thingy, wall thingy, to put it like a couple of inches downwards.
Maybe
to create some space and more loss blocking in different deployment maps.
Yeah.
Anyways, it looks nice.
I mean, I think Wesley's chances of winning the game would have definitely been high if he would have the other side of the map.
You think so?
Yeah, because less room to hide
exactly.
Chaos
A lot less places to hide for Jan.
Yeah. You would have to put pretty much everything behind the small L, which wouldn't have worked.
And a lot more places to jump on for the Riptides.
Yep.
And then have line of sight and everything. Yeah.
Get the line of sight. Forgetting about the castle.
That's why I'm really a bit torn between like standardized terrain setup like we saw at the LGT, and totally random your local RTT scatter terrain. Because I think the middle ground is standardized terrain schemes, but not having it the same on every table, and not the same on every table side, just like equal chances. Like you do have a big loss blocker in any deployment map, but it's not like placed the same everywhere. Like so the choice for the site.
Yeah, but standardized doesn't mean
a meaning.
Standardized doesn't mean you have to have one map for everyone, because like the ETC did.
Yeah, that
was kind of smart, because they had like four. So basically all for one match up, 2 tables were the same. So that is kind of neat, I guess.
Yeah.
But still, I'm torn on that one. Not really sure.
But we're trailing off. That's what I wanted, not wanted to do. Just stay on the game here. But yeah, it's pretty damn clear now. Disco Lord moved down, hunting Riptide, Demon Prince killing the last characters on the billboards.
So I killed.
So Jan killed scores now. It's
He killed 2 units.
top of 1 is done. Kills, holds, butchers builds.
And he will get the bonus point.
And he will get the bonus point as well, yeah. So it's 26 now for Jan. Yeah, sorry guys, just it was already said, we try to integrate the BCP battles, ITC battles app into the stream, and somehow just the browser just crashed down and won't work for us in the way we liked. I will find a different solution for the next game to have a proper overlay and just the player names and armies and scores updated all the time.
Ich hätte sogar von Scoring Sheet stehen. Das ist besser. Ja. Okay.
Come on. So Matthias raised his voice and he got... I got him here. Matthias,
Hello.
welcome on the stream.
Pretty well. I played the 4 knights against Imperial Guard and I lost 1 knight and tabled him 31
After
to 11.
round 2.
No, it took me 3 rounds.
Oh yeah, that's very nice. It's a good start. So we see you on the streaming table next game.
Probably not. I will try my best.
Yeah, well, I expect that at least once this tournament. Matthias is ETC Team Germany coach this year, or was this year, and a good player all around, if I might say so.
Sometimes, if I'm not drunk.
Yes, never drunk.
So how's the game going?
It's pretty brutal right now. It was close till turn 2.
Okay.
Jan killed 20 drones with cultists round 1.
Okay.
Just cultist shooting, and
So the special mission is 1 point, yeah?
Yes, if you have 4...
4?
5. Contested or holding 5 markers.
and then basically what he couldn't recover, and he didn't turn on the 3+ invul,
Oh, yes.
which I think he should have done in turn 2 because there was like no drone support anymore,
Yeah.
and now he's just hunting him down.
So he only has 1 Riptide left.
Yes, and I think really nothing else. Yeah, but it's round 5, and it's
So it's
26 to
going-
10. Yeah.
Yeah, so he was only playing for the tiebreaker.
Yeah, but it was really lucky for Jan because you see this big line of sight blocking terrain that really helped him out here. Because otherwise, if he stands in the open and he doesn't, well, he did start the game at the first round, but if he doesn't have the first round on the other side of the board, it's pretty much dead.
Who got the choice for the side?
Because Jan deployed first, so he chose the side. Yeah.
Also, Wesley took the right side.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty tough terrain for Tor.
Yes.
I played on this map yesterday and against Heretic and
Yeah.
Tor as well, and he had pretty big problems because of the maze in the middle.
The angles are pretty big. Yeah.
Yeah.
And once you have something in there, it's like you really have to work. Even with a big castle of units,
Yeah.
it's hard to shift them so everyone can see. Yeah.
At least he can't charge through the walls.
Yeah.
As it's not declared as ruin in this tournament.
Yes, that's a very particular thing. It's declared as walls. You just cannot go through them.
Yeah, and they're like
Which makes
pretty
it
high.
interesting, but it's unusual.
Yeah, you need like 9 inches plus your base to get on the higher levels as well.
Yeah.
So it's really big ruins. You can even hide knights behind it.
Yeah, which make them an interesting factor in the game.
Interesting maze.
Yeah.
The corn maze.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, this game is pretty much done. They're wrapping it up. Now it's top of turn 6 for Jan. He's gonna kill the last Riptide. Did he kill the Disco Lord? Sebastian, can you have a look? I don't see the Disco Lord anymore.
Is Jan playing Alpha Legion on the code?
Black Legion. It's
So
all
how
black.
did he get into range
Warp
for
time.
the...
I think he warp timed him.
Okay.
They started out right on
It's
the edge
hammer
of
and
the
anvil, right?
deployment.
It's a new hammer and anvil.
Yeah, it's pointy hammer and anvil.
Yeah.
And he started like right on the edge and ran around the top ruin
Yeah.
and warp timed, and he was like where all the dice are. Disco Lord died to the last shots of a burst cannon, so that's a kill.
So probably in this deployment, the left side might have been better for the tower because you got the one big entrance.
Yeah. And
if
you
you're
have
in
things to
the-
jump onto.
Yes. And then you got a nice line of sight. If you're on the right side,
Yeah.
you're always blocked and you can't
Yes.
get your castle.
Exactly. That's definitely the better side for Tau.
Yeah.
So he killed. He did hold.
Let's hope that the prince dies in Overwatch later. Would be nice to score a kill.
Yeah, it's kill in Overwatch. It's always good, but they are Borkhan Zept. They're not Tau Zept. So he's not gonna die. Let's see.
Jan deserves to suffer a little bit damage.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think at this point it's okay.
Yes.
It's not gonna.
So if you wipe out your opponent, do you have a consolidation move, as you can't get closer to any enemy models?
That's a question for the
Like,
philosophers.
Like for example,
What's your opinion on this?
if he charges the Riptide,
Yeah. And
to
the
get
last unit?
to get the last marker for the
Yeah.
bonus point.
And he could not
he kills
consolidate on the marker because there's no enemy closer to him.
Yes.
And he
So it's
cannot
one
move.
point less,
Yeah.
but
That's smart.
maybe.
Rules is written. That makes sense.
Yeah, maybe
People hating on our co-commentators here.
I hate them as well. Everyone.
You know who he is? Maestro Tab, whatever.
Maybe it's Ernest.
Ja. Wir gehen nicht weiter ein auf die. We do not tell the story of how that shirt got dirty.
Oh, it's from checking line of sight on the tables. They just used.
That's what they call
some
it
paint.
today. Checking line of sight. Yeah. Yeah, very cool.
So Wesley is from Amsterdam.
Wesley is at least from the Netherlands. I'm not sure. I didn't ask. I'm sorry.
Wesley's name.
Netherlands is close enough for me. I really like that a lot of Dutchies are here, like, I don't know, 12, 15
Okay.
Dutch players, which gives us a very international flair here.
I just realized that we have 78 players.
Really? I
Yes.
thought we were 74 was my last number,
Okay,
but,
so
well, you know,
at least,
phantom players and everything.
Oh yes, but if you're looking at the parents on the tables and
I'm gonna ask CJ what the final number is here. There's like 3 different numbers floating around.
Yeah.
So players have finished the game. I see. Riptide did survive the game, but did the Riptide die? It died. So it was actually a table in round 6. Can we have the last score? So he killed, hold, bonused, and big game hunted, and did not butcher's bill. I think he's on 30, maybe even 31. I don't know about the headhunter,
I hope
but
he
that's a
has
big
30.
point.
Course,
You are 30.
31.
Yeah. But that sounds a lot like top table. Oh no.
No.
37, I think. Armin here, right
But
next to
Armin
me,
McCoy.
did a perfect 42 at the last RTT in Bremen. 42. That's something you don't see every day.
Against Koya.
Yeah. That was awesome. So, this was the first match. I'm very curious what we have up next on the menu. Final standing, as I figure, is 30 to 13.
39 tables and something. So 78.
Yeah, maybe there's like relics and fragments of players. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. Any interesting Iron Hands list? Not yet. Rules cutoff was a month ago, so we have Space Marines and Ultramarines and White Scars here, but no Iron Hands, no Raven Guard.
Yeah. Maybe some mixed attachments or.
Yeah, but a lot of Marines.
Yeah.
Yeah, and successive chapters and everything. Yeah, there's an interesting list that Bell has. Manuel, you play
yes.
that as well, yeah?
Yeah, we brought it together.
Yeah. What's in there? That's
Oh, it's but it's an old list.
Oh.
Right now we all got like better lists.
Yeah. What's the new hotness in 30 seconds?
Aggressors, eliminators, suppressors, and characters. And
in a custom chapter.
Yes.
Stealth and.
You got 3 to choose. You got like stealth for the cover. You got the Master Artisan. So you got the Salamander reward. It's pretty good in NSU armies.
Yeah.
And you got the long range plus 3-inch. So
that's
you can decide which of those 3 you want to have.
Very nice. Okay, so we wrap this up. That was a very, very decisive victory for the Black Legion.
It's
good
really
game.
Nice to see Jan winning again. After so many games.
Yeah, he told me yesterday it's he's really not liking the list, but he figured out it didn't work. But since he had to submit it a month ago, still has to play it. Well, that hurts. Anyways, we are out for lunch. Tune back in. I think it's at 1 o'clock.
Yes.
We're live again, and see you there. Maybe with Matthias on the top table. We'll see. Cheers for now. Thanks for tuning in.